toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Army Black Knights offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Black Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Michie Stadium alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on 3rd down. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Falcons are on the move. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Johnson looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Falcons trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Air Force! Great job by the back on the option. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Running the option, it's Buck. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Black Knights! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Buying some time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
And they'll touch it dead at about the 40.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle?
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Toss sweep right. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Let's look at the big picture for Army. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer pool. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Black Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Johnson looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Smith. Got room at the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Lost, the defense is wide open. Touchdown Falcons. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. On the option. He'll toss it. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Runs through a tackle. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Well, the defense came into this game ready for the quarterback option, and everyone played their assignment. They forced the quarterback to keep it. They rallied to him, made a tackle. Nice job early in this game playing good assignment football.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The kick is on its way. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Quarterback may change this route. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Smith. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The quick out. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Well, guys, the Air Force has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
At the 20, he's got space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The toss sweep to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses, but man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensive.
He's going to let it go. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Mikey Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Oh, he makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
The read option right to start this drive. Got the first down, looking for more. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Run it with the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game for him.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Gives it on the option. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here comes the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Buck. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He makes a grab. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want touchdown Air Force. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
35 on 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Buck. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. At the 40, there he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Line getting set on second down. After the run, now to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Under fire. It's complete to the left. Shoots his way for more. And he delivers the angry stiff arm but is greeted by an angrier defense. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field. Unsuccessful.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Spits it out to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. It'll be third and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Falcons! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Howard.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Now on the option. The pitch. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Smith. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Falcons are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Graham. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
He's going up top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Johnson wants to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Runs through the tackle. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fullback's got it. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punt team.
On to punt it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. Give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the...
Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw. It's Buck. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running to the left. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
Turning it on. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Finds a little space. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Big fullback's got it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. At the 20, he's got space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. With the catch, it's Smith. At the 35, he's got room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. He's got him this time. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quickly complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Oh, they're after him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that.
Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Got a man.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what we've seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going with the counter play here. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Black Knights will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Johnson wants to throw it. Got the back over the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're going to test the right side with this one. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Falcons want to move quickly, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Slams ahead. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.